is a video response to Mitchell Black's reviews. A little while back he reviewed 30 Days at Night, which was a horror movie that I extremely loved, and he seems to have some problems with it. Now, he says that the build-up and the beginning of the movie is the best part of the movie, which I can't agree with. I can't say. And he also says that beyond that, it's kind of pointless, and that I can disagree with. I very much like the entire thing where they're running from the vampires, they're hiding in the attic, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And just to warn anybody watching this, from here on out, there are going to be some spoilers. So yeah, spoiler warning here. Next thing I want to say is that he complains that they saw the vampires too quickly. Maybe that wasn't a different movie review I saw of the film, but I think they held off showing them off for a long enough amount of time. And he said they think the tricks that the vampires don't want to just bite their victims, they want to completely kill them and behead them. I think that was a pretty cool trick. I found it interesting, and another thing I found very cool was the character of the stranger. And the stranger is basically a guy who comes to the town out of nowhere, and he starts causing trouble, and he seems to have some kind of relationship with vampires. And I also agree with him that the ending, not bad, but not anything great. Decent. The ending I thought the ending was good, but could have been a hell of a lot better. And I think the final showdown with the vampires were pretty cool. And I also had no problems with the actors, and I really had no real special actor that I thought was real good in this movie. But there were a couple characters that I really liked. The first character I really liked was the big guy, the trapdoor, who ends up going kamikaze and committing suicide in a, once again, a spoiler warning was earlier, but committing suicide during the attack on the vampires. I really liked him. And another character I liked was the character who, I forget his name, but near the end of the movie, he starts to turn into a vampire, and he screams, and they end up beheading him, chopping his head up where it acts, but his head isn't even fully removed, and was a very cool scene. I like that character as well. Of course, both the characters I like die, but whatever. And he also mentions how the vast majority of horror movies out there seem to have the dumbass character who saw a bunch of people die by the hands of one person or a group of people, and now he's hiding with some other people from this person who's going around killing people, and all of a sudden he decides to leave. And I believe that's a reference to the guy who has his father who has Alzheimer's, and they're all hiding out in the attic, and his dad wants out of the house because of his Alzheimer's. He's having, memory loss and everything. And he freaks out and he runs after his dad, which was really stupid because his dad is gone for, so he might as well stay and live, but of course he chooses to go ahead and kill himself. And of course he does die. You never see his dad die though. His dad just kind of disappears. I like how at the beginning, the first couple of kills you see with the vampire, don't even really get to see the vampire. There is one thing that I also really like about this film, besides the ending could being slightly better, and what was that great? Well, one more thing I think could have been better with the film was the. Oh, now I completely forget what I was going to say. I don't have the script there. I hate going off the script. So yeah. The whole backstory of how the female cop and the male cop, the two main characters, they used to be together or something, and they broke up because the guy didn't want kids. I mean, god damn that thing. That seems to be in the vast majority of horror films to me, and it really gets annoying after a while. It was original the first 50 times, but now it's getting a little bit less original and a little bit more just, oh, you gotta be kidding me, they put this in the fucking movie? And honestly, they didn't need it in the fucking movie. I mean, they mention it like, oh, they put this in the freaking movie, and honestly, they didn't need it in the freaking movie because they only mention it like twice or 3 times. I really hope they make a sequel to this film, but there's only one real reason I want them to make a sequel, and that's to learn more about the strange sort of character, because he comes into town out of absolutely nowhere. You have no idea what his name is. He comes in and he gets in trouble because he goes to a diner and he wants his meat raw. Raw. So that's weird. And then later, he's chained up he's handcuffed and everything to a wall at a cop shop, and the vampires attack the cop shop, kill everybody there except for him. He's left alive. Later they come back and they talk to him. They seem to have some past relationship, him and the lead vampire. The lead vampire says they'll take care of him. He did go saw blah blah blah, and then the lead vampire snaps his neck. And honestly, that was another thing I did like. Really lame death for him. Really lame. And he was the other character I liked. He was probably my favorite character. And also he's the one who killed the sleigh dogs, so that nobody could get out of town after the plane left. Once again, he was doing that for the vampires, so, he obviously had some kind of backstory with vampires, and I want to know why he wanted raw meat instead of cooked meat when he's a human, where the hell he came from, and maybe, like, a nickname he's known by, and so I can call him something besides the Strange, or, whatever. And one thing I found really weird with the story was, there's a scene where the male cop, I believe, radio talkies back to the the police station, and he hears his grandmother, I believe it is, getting attacked by vampires. He runs back there. There's blood all over the place. His brother and his grandmother are missing, and the stranger's there, like completely in denial, chained to the wall still. And then later they find out there's some people hiding in a diner, so they go to the diner and they find his brother in there. So what I want to know is how his brother got away from the vampires when they attacked the police station. Well, has been a video response to Mitchell Black's reviews, and yeah, that's it. And I guess I might as well give this movie a rating, and I'm gonna give it a 4 out of no, not out of 5. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, and there was also a very cool part where there's an aerial view of the vampires attacking the town. So anyways, that's the video.